beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for October 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations. So if anyone claiming to be me asks you for any of those things, it is a scam. Please report them or ignore them. Now, I have to say I do have a new channel called the Muse Eye Messages. It is a pick a card channel. It is me, okay, just in case you're wondering. Some people like pick a cards, some people do not. So if you love them, check it out. If not, avoid it, of course. Let's get straight to your singles reading here. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, before I even start, they show me the picture of a coconut. So either you are currently having something that is related to a coconut juice, or perhaps you're having a real coconut and you're breaking it open or something like that. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. They're just showing me a coconut, so I can't really sort of say anything more than that. Perhaps you're the sort of person who is a tough nut to crack when it comes to sort of love there. Perhaps you know, very hard center, outer core there, and maybe in the center, you know, you just really soft and squishy. I mean, people who tend to be tough on the outside, they've gone through a lot of circumstances in life that have made them strong, and you know, they're protective of that soft center. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. Just means that they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. I don't often get images straight away before I even start, so just so you're aware. Now, for those who do not know my work, I read the cards, but I read energy as well, and I scry at the same time in the water. So just so you're aware. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got, how would you like to receive? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Interesting. So I'm doing a overall general energy for the next 4 to 5 weeks for you, Capricorn. This is the singles reading, of course. Then I'm going to do a Celtic cross and see what the details are of someone coming your way. Now we've got the Hierophant. Okay, so this is about learning a lesson. The Hierophant is about knowledge. And I feel like you're deepening your knowledge about what it is that you want and what it is that you hope for in a relationship. Now, the Hierophant is also a marriage card. So you may be hoping to get married to somebody or settle down with someone in a way that brings true stability, love, care, attention, all of those things. You know, you've got the Lovers card here, so I'm really positive about that energy. The Hierophant can mean that you've learned some hard lessons. You may have been in situations where there was hypocrisy or unkindness in some way, or you were hoping a relationship was going towards some sort of higher level of commitment through the walk of, you know, taking that journey of life, but it may have separated there. So I feel like there may be some healing, because we got the Star card right here in the Resistance position. You've gone through a real test of faith when it comes to love, whether that's you've been searching and you still haven't found what you're looking for, or whether it is an energy of you finding people that kind of vibe with you, and then I just get this energy of all of a sudden, there is change. Like, all of a sudden, it seems like they want to settle down, be in that traditional energy, and then all of a sudden, there's rebellion, or there's kickback, or there's a spiritual kind of like revelation that you're like, oh, well, what's happening here? It's all just crumbling. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. I mean, it may be that you met somebody. I never really get anything to do with religion in my readings. It's only the occasional pop-up, so I'm not really here to talk about religion. But there may be that you met somebody that, you know, was for religious reasons decided to disconnect from the union or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. That's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. We got the Five of Pentacles. in the reverse. So some sort of abandonment thing that went on in the past. Maybe you're feeling a little bit isolated at this moment. But the Five of Pentacles in the reverse says hope is returning, okay, for a higher level of commitment here. Where you felt like there was loss in your situation of something, I feel like you are recognizing that there is a more positive time ahead. This is auspicious energy, really good energy here. So I feel like you're overcoming the obstacles that are within you and seeking for deeper commitment, deeper sort of authenticity with another person. Five of Pentacles says you're going to get that. There's hope, okay? If it was in the upright, I'd say you may be still grieving a loss or something from your past, but as it's in the reverse, I feel like you're moving on from that. Now we've got the Star card. It is in the resistance position. So right now you may feel a little bit confused or a little bit uncertain about your journey, and you may feel like there's nobody out there at this moment in time that you really would like to commit to. The Star card can be about not seeing something in this position, and that all will be revealed. There will be a moment of clarity, but right now you may feel moments of sadness, despair. Not all the time, Capricorn. You're a very positive kind of energy. You normally see the glass full rather than half empty. But I do feel like with this Star card that you're releasing any negativity. The challenge is to release that if you've had a real test of faith when it comes to love. I do feel like there's a lot of inspiration that will come to you soon. So you may have lost your motivation to even look for love. That's maybe what I'm picking up on with that negative energy, rather than you being negative. Maybe it's like you feel a little bit cynical. There's nobody in your world right now that you'd really want to commit to on a deeper level. You may want to seek that out because we got the Hierophant right there. But right now you're like, well, where am I going to find that? Okay, so I do feel like there's a major awakening as you challenge yourself, and because this card, it's like you got it in the reverse there. So this is your challenge position for the next 4 to 5 weeks to sort of have faith, okay? Because look what's coming on in here for you. We do have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card, this is your outcome position. The Lover's card is about deep commitment. It is about soulmate energy, two people coming together to make a decision and choose each other as a life partner, and be obviously in love with each other, have open a very deep communication bond between you and yourself, and someone who vibes with your motives, your values in life, someone that you would contemplate living your life with to the end, okay? So this is about harmony. It's about your choices. It's about unification and solid, beautiful partnerships. But also, this card used to be called the Choice. So I do feel like you do have some options in love when it comes to love, because we do have a Judgment card here as well, which is another weighing up your options card. The Judgment can mean someone from your past returns, okay, because this card is a card of second chances. So it can mean you're getting a second chance at true love if you feel like you've lost out on an opportunity to be in love, Capricorn, or it can be someone returning from your past that wants to find love with you. Now, Mercury is in retrograde, of course, so that is a perfect time for people from the past to sort of reach out. Doesn't mean it's that toxic ex from the past, although it could be if you've got one of those. It can also be people that you had feelings for in the past, but you may have felt like they did not they were not interested in you, or you may feel like there was someone from your past may have had feelings for you and had not opened up about them. They may come around at this period to sort of declare their feelings of love for you, but I feel like you'll weigh up your options. The Judgment card says you're at a bit of a fork in the road, and the Lover's card says you got some choices. So I feel like you're making some radical changes in your world. You're putting a more healthy sort of spin on your life, and you recognize you need to release anything that hinders you from opening up to true love. And I feel like self-doubt, negativity, all of that out the window. I feel like you're moving on, you're removing sort of blockages there, and you are, you got another card that's about turning something into something else, weighing up options. There's a dual kind of energy there, a duality. And the Temperance card says patience. It says, you are examining your motives, your priorities, what it is you want in life, who it is you want in life, what are the sort of relationships that you thrive in, what are the sort of relationships that actually bring you down and make you feel disconnected from your center. So I feel like you are really being quite honest with yourself, a bit like I did a Gemini reading earlier. I feel like you're being quite honest with yourself, but right now you may not be able to see how love can come into your situation. Now, of course, we've got divine timing, Capricorn. Sometimes when we can't see something, we kind of give up on it, okay? So I feel like with this card, there's moments of you feeling a little bit feeling unfulfilled, that you're a bit scattered, nothing's coming your way. So you may feel like unmotivated to even seek it out, okay? But the challenge here is to have faith and that this is all about to be turned around. Now let me go to a Celtic cross for you. The first deck I was using there is the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonneger. Now, I'm not sure who uses this. Of course, I don't condone any product or anything like that. I'm not here to endorse anything. But they're giving me a smell right now that is actually very, very pleasant to smell. But it smells like talcum powder, okay? Now, of course, some people agree with talcum powder, some people do not. You know, if it's one of those, I guess, organic ones that don't have horrible properties in there that are carcinogens, then of course. But it's like talc. That's what I'm smelling right now. So either you are using something like that or something that smells like that. There's something in this message for you. So yeah, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorns? What is the heart of the matter? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to... Whoa. Okay, I got to go get those cards. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. We have the Lovers and we have the Seven of Wands. So definitely you're calling in a soulmate here. There is definitely energy moving in that direction. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? We got the Judgment. Oh, when we start to get cards again, so the Lovers card with the Judgment, weighing up your options, but also a return of someone. We got the Chariot card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Okay. They want another one in this position. We got the Ten of Wands. We got the Seven of Swords. Interesting. We've got the Empress card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Hope and Fear for my beautiful Capricorn. Hope and Fear. King of Swords. Okay, we'll get an outcome at the end there. They want me to just hold off and go straight to the cards. So I will. So we have the Strength card. This is the heart of the matter. Now, it takes a lot to sort of pacify our fears, our demons, as it were, or anything that we worry about. The Strength card is about self-love. It is also about that balance, that patience, and anything you've been struggling with, whether it is pride, whether it is you tend to meet people who have pride or who do not open up to that level of vulnerability when it comes to love. I feel like you're overcoming that. They give me the word surpassing that. You're moving beyond that. I feel like you're starting to have patience with yourself as well and compassion. I feel there's an energy here of you, maybe in the past there was slight impatience, but I don't feel that anymore. I feel like you've come to terms with an acceptance here. And I feel like now, Capricorn, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not really sure even how to decode this energy that I'm getting. But they really want me to focus on the fact that the lion is almost like eating out of her hand. So either you feel like there was someone who had you eating out of their hand at some stage. I mean, not physically, but I mean as in wrapped around their little finger type thing. And it knocked your confidence some way, or there was anger there with that person. And I feel like you're sort of laying that to bed, as it were, ending that. I'm going to pull a quick card on it before we move forward. Can you please guide me? What is that energy you're giving me? Thank you so much. Six of Cups. It's someone from your past. It's a return energy. Now you're getting cards. I'm not here to talk about the past, Capricorn, but if it does come up, I have to read it, because otherwise I'll be like, oh, look, the Six of Cups came. Just let me hide that under the carpet. Oh, the Judgment card came up twice. Let me just take those from your spread as well and put them under the carpet. Pretend they never happened. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, some people want to be with their exes. It is showing up for a reason. Now, if you do want to be with someone that you have separated from, can you repair it? Of course you can. There's a star card right in the challenge position, which says you can repair that, but you'll be weighing up your options. But this is a singles reading, so I'm going to read it as if you're having single energy. You're moving past that and beyond and looking for singles, you know, a new relationship. I will do a return reading for those who are looking to reconnect to somebody from the past. I'll do it in a separate reading, okay? So if that's you, maybe this reading is not for you. But anyway, Six of Cups. Six of Cups does say someone from your past, you know, you struggled with that level of getting them to open up. There was pride here, I feel. This person did love you a lot, actually, just so you're aware. There may have been, obviously, problems within that. There may have been some sort of control issue that went on there. Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you're getting the Five of Pentacles again. This person may have abandoned you in some way or left you, you know, left you being the only one who opened up your heart to the feelings. I mean, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse does mean a recovery as well. It means recovery, a return of hope. So perhaps this person has reached out to you or will reach out, and there's a glimmer of hope there. Seven of Wands, you're guarded against this person. Eight of Swords in reverse, you're releasing it. Okay, so it's almost like you're dropping the guards. This person doesn't have the power to hurt you anymore, okay, is what they're giving me here. So even if they return, I feel like you've gone through a lot of obstacles with this person, and I feel like you're capable of persevering on your own journey. You're not conforming to whatever level of control they had. So I feel like you're hopeful that this person cannot hurt you anymore. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? That you don't even want to battle with this person anymore, okay? So I feel like you're building the strength and moving forward. Now the challenge here is the Page of Wands. So the challenge can be that maybe there's no one that you feel curious about at this time. No one has piqued your interest. Page of Fire, Page of Wands, same thing, is about passion, okay? Loss of motivation or drive. You may be feeling a little bit bored at this time, you know, because there's nothing going on there. And if someone from your past does reach out, there may be slight temptation to sort of engage in some sort of messaging or something like that. I mean, we all do it at some stage, Capricorn. I'm not pulling you out on that. We're all guilty of that at one stage. But the Page of Wands says you may feel like you have to go further afield to find a love that you truly desire. And you may feel right now that you're stuck in a rut because, I mean, we got major pandemic going on. It's difficult to move freely in terms of restrictions and things like that. So you may feel it is a bit difficult to find new love. But know that when you're meant to find the right person, Spirit will put you in the right path to meet that person. But the Page of Fire is you reigniting your passion to want to try, your drive, your mojo, that motivation to want to be curious about your circumstances again and find purpose. You know, it's almost like you're wakening up. Your mojo is wakening up, and all of a sudden you're starting to dream of what if I can manifest the love that I truly desire. So I feel like after a period of feeling a little bit like disconnected, I feel like the challenge is to find your motivation, to be curious about finding love again, okay? Now, we've got the Lover's card deep down, so this is what is here. Deep down, you are trying to manifest a soulmate, and you do have a choice. So I feel like you're going to meet somebody who is on the same page as you, someone who puts the same effort into a relationship as you. Now, this person could have Gemini in their chart because you know, we got some strong Gemini coming through there. We've also got some we've got very strong Gemini. We've also got a bit of Libra Taurus coming through, and a little bit of Cancerian energy as well, just so you are aware. It's Cancerian Scorpio energy. I'm just going to say it like that, okay? The Lover's card, because it's tipping. I feel like there's more Cancerian energy than there is Scorpio, but there is an element of Scorpio here too. So I would say, doesn't mean you're going to have someone with those sun, moon, or rising placements. It may be that they've got the majority of placements in those areas, okay? But the Lover's card says deep down, you're manifesting true love and thoughts become things. Okay, Capricorn, it is very important to remember that. If you've lost your motivation or drive to find love, then of course there will be a suspended energy. But often love shows up when you're not looking, right? So anyway, in the past, you know, you've had to be very, very strong. Okay, I feel like you've had quite a journey to get to this point. Now, either someone tried to control you, Capricorn, or sort of gave you a set of rules to live by, like, you know, they're like, I want to settle down, I want to get engaged really quickly. And you're like, whoa, how about we get to know each other a bit more first? How about we, you know, I feel like someone tried to cage you or tried to stop your independence in some way, because I mean, it's literally a cage there. But the Seven of Wands says someone that you felt like you had to protect yourself against, or you feel, you know, you've had to fight when it comes to love. And maybe you felt that actually imprisoned you in some way. As you can see, this person is stronger than they think. This is represented by the strong man there. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But as you can see, this person's got their journey etched all over their skin. Love has been on, you know, this person wore love on their sleeve, you know, and you got that fight or flight energy in the gut instinct there. Should I stay? Should I go? That anchor, wondering where you feel like at home, sometimes being unanchored in the energy. As you can see, there's a toxic symbol there as well. So you've experienced sort of a tense energy with someone that may have been in a pattern that they found it difficult to get out of. Maybe someone was obsessed with you. I just feel like there's this energy of growth and blossoming, and that you're coming out of the cage. I feel like any of those expectations you even had on yourself when it comes to love, I feel like you're releasing yourself from those. There's definitely a release happening here. Yeah, I feel you're stepping out of a comfort zone, okay? Maybe dropping your guard when it comes to love. Maybe you've been a little bit defensive because you may have been hurt in the past, or you felt, what am I guarding myself for? You may be thinking, you know, I need to just get out there and find the love. You know, it's all about authenticity, vulnerability, opening up to someone on that really private, sensual level who just gets you and takes that journey of life with you, warts and all. You know, no matter what the person looks like, what they're going through, they want to be by your side. And I feel like that's what you're getting here. With two Lovers cards, I feel like you really are calling in the soulmate, okay? Now, what is above you? We've got Judgment. So weighing up your options, this is a radical epiphany or a wake-up call. The Judgment card says you may have been trundling through life and then all of a sudden realize, oh, time is running out. You know, I haven't achieved this, that, and the other by now. It can also be, oh, I'm having a major epiphany that, you know, the life's path journey that I've been on so far, I'm not sure if it's really for me anymore. I'm going to make some radical changes. It can also mean, can we have a second chance? Whether you're having a second chance at love with the same person, or whether you're having a second chance at love with a new person, you get to decide. This is a fork in the road card, which says, which way should I turn? The Judgment card says you always kind of understand what you need to do. Now, sometimes, Capricorn, and we're all guilty of it, we're all human, sometimes we know what we need to do, but we're tempted to do something else, okay? So I feel like it's about finding that level of what it is you need to do and what you want to do, okay? Rather than just, you know, because I feel like there's tradition here, but you could be also bucking a trend. You may find that you really want to be with someone on a deeper level, but you're like, I don't want to get married. What do I need a piece of paper and a ring for? It could also be, you know, you finding someone who wanted to get married too young, and you're like, I'm not ready for that. And then unfortunately, the relationship did not carry to term, okay, because people were not on the same page. But I do feel like you're going to get a relationship here that you're on the same page with. Judgment says you're weighing up your options. That is in the near future. Sorry, this is in your potential period. So there's definitely a potential for someone to return, whether it's an old friend who really had a crush on you for a long time, or whether it's someone you loved when you were younger, but you know, you never really vocalized how you felt. I say that because we got the King of Swords right there. I feel like that's coming back around. Now, in your near future, okay, so this is in the next 4 to 5 weeks, we've got the Chariot card, moving on from anything that keeps you stuck. Also, as you can see, this figure here is riding a snail. Now, something that normally takes a long time, and you've patiently waited and waited some more for love. As you can see, she's like put a motor or something on her little snail, and now she's got her engine running and she's moving. So either you are physically moving, Capricorn, you know, to either another state, town, or you're thinking about moving further afield, or maybe you're changing your jobs or something like that. They're showing me that there's action, major action in your world that brings change, okay? And I feel like you're going on a spiritual journey as well as potentially a physical one. I mean, This period does tend to talk about short trips as well for you, so just be mindful of that. So if you've got yourself booked on anything where you're having to take a short trip, whether it is you've received a message, or there's some sort of elevation in your career or something like that that involves an out of the norm kind of journey or something like that, I feel like there's great potential here for you to be talking to somebody new, because those two cards basically mean quick change. Okay, so there is something happening quite quickly in the next 4 to 5 weeks for you in terms of your situation. It may be a little bit stressful because already, Capricorn, you live your life in the fast lane. And I feel like going any faster, you're like, whoa, I'm going to miss stuff. So I don't, I feel like you always got a plan. You're always actioning it. And I do feel there'll be an energy at some point where you feel like things are exhausting. This basically says if you rush things and go too fast, it can be exhausting, but it can be rewarding. Okay, so I do feel just be mindful of that. The Chariot card also is a success card, and both these cards, this is good news. This is elevation. This is also protection. Okay, so 8 of Wands says you're moving forward and you're going in the direction that you're hoping for. Spirit has got your back, and there's some radical changes that gather momentum. You'll be celebrating swift changes very, very soon. And both cards do mean travel as well. So quick changes there, little trip somewhere, maybe that's out of the norm. And both of them are success cards. So I feel there's victory here. You finding some good news. You finding, we got a little, I don't know if you heard that horn outside, good news, and it sort of beeped there, a little confirmation. Anyway, moving on. What is the advice to yourself in this moment? 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords can be a card of running away from something. Okay, now of course in this deck here you can see that 7 of Swords, something looks beautiful on the surface, but underneath there may be something you do not trust. So there may be something, if it's someone from your past returning, for example, there may be something here that you want to get deeper, investigate deeper in. 7 of Swords can mean, is there betrayal here? Is there dishonesty here? So you may be, there may be some sort of trust issues that you are trying to overcome or look at from your perspective. Now, you may not have had trust issues until you met someone who gave you, reason to have trust issues, Capricorn. But I'm going to pull a quick card on this 7 of Swords because, as you can see, this person is protecting or taking something that, it's almost like, protecting something that perhaps doesn't belong to them. So perhaps you're like, if I gave my heart away to someone, would they protect it like I protect it? I'm just trying to see it from your perspective. So let me just clarify with the 7 of Swords for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. So you've had a bit of a bad run of luck here, or you're feeling stuck in a rut. The World. You're closing this down. So either this was someone who is dependent on you, or who expects you to just be there for them whenever they come around. Okay? I feel like you're running from them. And not in an unhealthy way. I feel like it's cut and run. You don't trust this person. They don't offer you anything. They may even owe you money. You may have lent this person money. Queen of Pentacles in there says you don't feel like you want to settle down with this person. Wheel of Fortune says you think this person has kept you stuck, or is bad luck, your bad penny that shows up. And the World card says you're ending this period, you're ending this cycle, and you will not have trust issues in the future there because you've got healthier boundaries. You're not letting any old, oh my gosh, I don't even want to say that word. They just gave me a word that I was like, what? I feel like it's someone you wouldn't trust. Let's put it that way. I'll spell the word. I'm not going to say it. I don't know why I don't want to say it, but in my sort of gut instinct, I'm not even really sure I know what it means, but in my gut instinct, I don't like the word. So when I'm not going to say, I got principles. So whenever something, I'm like, no, I'm not going to say that. So I'll spell it for you, okay? And I'm going to look it up afterwards as well, but I just don't like the connotation, energy that goes with it. So it's Toerag. I know it sounds so sort of like, maybe even innocuous, but there's something about it I don't like. So I'm not going to I'll look it up when I finish this reading. Anyway, moving on. The world says you're moving on, just like what I just said. So the world is success. You've come full circle on something. Anything that kept you stuck in a rut, you're moving away. Anything that does not want to invest in a future with you, you're over it. You're moving on. So this is why it describes your energy of running away from anything that you feel you can't trust. Okay, I mean, I would too, of course. Now, the external environment is the Empress card. So the Empress card is, you know, you've built better boundaries. You've built them healthy. You've got strong self-esteem, having confidence. Also, the Empress card says you're attracting a lot of people to you, Capricorn. This card turns heads. So I do feel like you have the potential to blossom and meet somebody. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But I do feel like you are glowing both inside and out from your personality. You're being your own unique, authentic self, and it shows. The Empress card, she doesn't really do anything. She sort of, well, she does. She believes in herself and her creative capabilities, of course, and she magnetizes goodness towards her, okay? May have sown seeds, cultivated her world, made sure that things were healthy, and nurtured herself until such time as she blossomed, and then the right things magnetized towards her, or right people. So I feel like this is it's almost like an invitation to reconnect with your center, with your natural world. Perhaps you're, putting more natural products into your world, things that are more healthy, eating, better products rather than processed food. If you ever at that, probably didn't, probably very, very healthy anyway. But this is about you nourishing yourself, okay? And then brimming with potential to meet somebody who matches you on the same frequency. Now, hope and a fear. Oh, we got a little bit of energy joining with the candle there. Now, they're showing me something before I move forward, and they're also giving me that feeling as well. They're saying damp shoes. Well, they're showing me an image of shoes. Damp shoes. So either you just come out of the rain and your shoes are wet. I know I get the weirdest of images. I know I do, Capricorn. But I have to give you the images they give me. Damp shoes. So, of course, I mean, one should never wear damp shoes because that is not very healthy for your feet, and feet are important, of course. I mean, all parts of the body are important, but even if you think about the feet, when they do like reflexology and things like that, all those pressure points connect to all parts of your body. So that is your root. Even though it's not your root chakra, it is your root. So damp shoes, don't walk in damp shoes. Or maybe you just came out of the rain, as I said, and you've got damp shoes and you're just taking them off. I'm not sure how it connects to your reading, so I'm just going to leave it like that, okay? If it does connect, I would love to know how. But if it does not connect, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Now, hope and fear, the King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is different from the other King of Swords that's in this deck, okay? There's two Emperors as well. When I took this deck, my guides wanted me to keep all of the cards in to explain the journey. So just so you're aware, this King of Swords says you're thinking about something before you take action, okay? Also, you're a truth seeker. You just want the truth on something. You may want the truth from a past relationship, or you may want the truth about your truth, working out what it is that you want. But the King of Air, or the King of Swords, tends to sort of strategically think about their next move. So you may be wondering, okay, I've got to find my motivation to want to find love again, and now what do I do about it? But you may be thinking about it, okay? What is it you truly want? Do you want to meet someone who is, in a traditional sense, face-to-face? You may be putting yourself, as I said, on courses online, or courses in face-to-face, maybe hobbies, things that you're interested in. I feel like you're joining the dots, putting it all together, working out a plan or a strategy and going, okay, now I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take action. Also, I feel like you're building very strong foundations in this present moment to be ready for the future. Okay, that's what the King of Swords does. Now, I do feel like you will meet someone who is a little bit different from you, who's from a different part of the world than you, okay? I mean, they could be from the same country than you, but they could be from like a different upbringing in some way, or from originally their family could be from somewhere different. I feel like they're very interesting, very knowledgeable. This person is also a deep thinker, Capricorn, and I feel like the fear here, though, is that you meet someone that you cannot trust. I mean, that's an obvious one, but that's what they're giving me here. So either you have been deeply, I affected by something in the past. They're just giving me this trust thing. But this is someone that you can trust, I feel. This new person is coming on in. The King of Swords, yeah. You're hoping for someone who actually expresses their needs. You'd be fearful of having someone who just bottles it all up and you just don't know where you stand. Okay, so I do feel like that is a fear. Now, okay. They won't let me away with it, so I have to mention it. They also said needle and thread, needle and thread. So that means that you may be thinking about healing something with someone or mending something with someone, okay? Especially since we have the Judgment card. I'll leave it like that. As I said, a reconnection reading with someone from your past will be a different reading, okay? But let me just pull a card quickly on the King of Swords before we close and go to your final position. Six of Cups. Yeah, it's the person from the past. Showing up again. I mean, I shuffle the deck. You can see that the cards just keep coming out, Capricorn. They give you the cards they really want you to see. The Six of Cups in the reverse says there's there's an unrealistic expectation of connecting to the past. It's not going to be fast-tracked. It's not going to bring you happiness right away. There's going to be some obstacles, of course, to overcome. You've got to be strong if you want to connect to that past person. Six of Cups in the reverse also can mean, living in the past. Don't get caught thinking or living in the past. We're all guilty of it, Capricorn. It's just a little reminder there from Spirit that even though we have a desire to find out the truth or mend something from the past, sometimes we got to give ourselves closure, okay? Very, very difficult, I know. But the Six of Cups does say that someone is thinking about you. They long to be in your arms, but they're thinking about the good old days. They're not thinking about the repercussions of things that they may have or may not have done in the past. It's almost like this person may just expect you to be there or has kept you stuck in a way where you think that it's going to happen. They're going to come towards you and offer you the world and deliver, but somehow it just is never delivered, is the energy that I'm getting from this. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Now they want 3 cards in the final position, so I will give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding their singles? Oh my gosh, really? 3 shuffles. Oh my gosh, because that's 4 cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, that's a lot of cards. I don't normally take that many, but that's what they want. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. Wow. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups. And we got the World. Interesting. Ha. So let me just pop this over here. 3 of Pentacles. So the energy I get with this card, as you can see, the flower is quite delicate and it's being built again, made out of brick. So a delicate situation is being rebuilt. And I feel like it's more stable. So I do feel like you do have a choice. I mean, you got 2 Pentacles here again, which indicates you have a choice, weighing up options. So 3 Pentacles can mean that, yes, you may be thinking about repairing something with somebody, but someone wants to collaborate with you. I feel in terms of the future, I feel like you may meet someone that either it's in a group setting where you meet this new person, and I feel like they are a divine counterpart. Okay, I feel like now, you're doing this all by yourself, Capricorn, but I feel like this new person, it's almost like they help you heal a lot quicker, okay? That's not their job, but they make you feel secure, okay? And you got it all by yourself. I mean, you feel secure all by yourself, but I feel like in a relationship, you feel like you've got a partner, someone you can work with, someone that you take the journey of life together and you actually... you've got each other's back. That's the energy that I get with this card, okay? There's an element of freedom that goes with this as well. I do feel like you and this person are very independent, this new person. You're both very independent, but you create something beautiful and secure with each other. I also feel like you and their friends and your friends and them really vibe. I feel like they get on, and I feel like in the future, they'll merge. They'll actually come together and go out to events and things like that together. I feel like it's a really beautiful pool of people coming together there. Now we do have the Emperor. Okay, so we got a match. So you are going to meet a soulmate. You're going to settle with a soulmate there, settle down. So wonderful energy that you've got a divine counterpart coming on in, and you will choose to be in a long-term relationship with that person. The Emperor card, this person could be a business owner, someone who's an entrepreneur. I feel like this person has their fingers in many pies when it comes to life. Things just work really well for this new person. I feel like they got quite a lot of money, this person. I do feel like... okay, I feel like they've recently won an award for something. Odd thing to come through, but that's what they're giving me. Whether that's they won an award on a project that they were hoping to win, a contract, or they won an award for their work. Maybe it's their company that won the awards. I'm not sure, but they're showing me this person has won something, a celebration. I mean, Capricorn, when they meet you, they're going to be winning there, right? But I feel they've won something. So they may talk to you about this, or maybe you are... As soon as you meet this new person, they start talking about something that either their company or they won. I feel like they're peacocking to show you that they are good enough to be with you when they talk about that, but it is something they are proud of, just so you're aware. This person deeply knows when they meet you that you're the one. Just going to pull a little card there just to find out about the energy that I've got coming through there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you show me attachments? Can you show me attachments? How would you like to receive? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Anything more? Okay. They've had a similar journey to you, Capricorn, but also I feel like because they're showing me attachments, okay? And the attachments can be that also someone from your past, okay? So either this person, they're showing me just attachments. So I'm getting an energy that either they've had a similar journey to you, that, you know, they have somebody that they thought they were going to commit to long term, but they got rejected, or they decided to walk away from that union because it was not fulfilling. Maybe that person was dependent on them for money and they felt like they were abused in some way or used in some way. This person is also weighing up their options in life. They're choosing for a better life. I feel... so they're giving me a name. The name is Nugent. Nugent. I feel like it's a surname, Nugent, or maybe that's the name of the company, Nugent. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Very unique name, Nugent. So, I mean, yeah, either it's a nickname or something. If it does not resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. But I wouldn't dismiss any names or anything that comes up in readings, because even one viewer said that she's been noting down the names and she's been opening herself up to dating. And she said every person she met was the name that I mentioned in her cards or in the reading for the various months. Okay, so I wouldn't dismiss, because it may be someone in the future that you're about to meet. I like to write things down just to see, so just be aware of that. But the Judgment card in the reverse, in the Ace of Pentacles, it does say here that you may also have attachments to the past, or someone from your past comes in looking for reconciliation. Ace of Pentacles indicates that, you know, this person, it's almost like I've got an energy of they've got nothing new to say right now, or nothing new to offer the union. I'm going to pull one more card because it keeps coming up, so I have to mention it, okay? Because you can heal it if you want, but that's not what this reading is about. Thank you so much for... Okay, now they're showing me a plate of ravioli. I have no idea what's going on there. 4 swords. Okay, thank you so much. 10 of cups. Oh, one more. This person from your past may have... okay, so we got 7 of swords again. This person from your past may be separating from someone, or they've separated, or they're in an alone energy, this person from the past, just so you're aware. This is the only time I'm going to mention it. I'm going to move on. 4 of swords, they're in solitary energy. They're really thinking that you're a missed opportunity, okay? They are feeling a little bit sorry for themselves there. And we got the 10 of cups here. Emotionally, they're feeling a little bit broken. I feel like there's some conflict there. Either they're going through a divorce, or they're going through the end of a relationship there, or maybe even some sort of family trouble. The 7 of swords here indicates in the reverse that they don't want to run away anymore. They want to come towards you. They want to make amends. They feel like, it's almost like they feel like they've punished themselves by not recognizing what a wonderful opportunity it was to be with you. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I got coming through on a past relationship. I'm going to leave that there, though, for you. So I'm going to move on with new. The Two of Pentacles does say that there is an undecided energy. Okay, so you've got options, and you may choose the one that makes you feel secure. Okay, because she's standing on top of a big old building. Buildings represent security, and she's standing on one foot. Okay, so you may feel it's uncertain, but you may want to keep your feet on the ground and choose a relationship, one that has not hurt you in the past or you do not have history with there. Now we got 10 of Cups, so there will be a happy ever after for you. This is a lot of love, support, care, emotions, a depth of emotion. Now, of course, Capricorn, the heart wants what the heart wants, okay? So whoever you're gravitating towards, it doesn't matter how many fish are in the sea. If your heart's not in it, you're not going to be with that person. So it is about recognizing where you want to be and whose arms you want to be in, okay? But I do feel like you're going to meet somebody that offers you that level of emotional security that you provide for another person, because you bring a lot to the table, Capricorn. You got to remember that, okay? Now, the Ace of Cups does indicate that, you know, that there is new love. So they are suggesting that there is someone that you may be tied to. You may not want to be with that person, but there's someone that emotionally or energetically you still feel a pang of energy towards. I'm going to put it like that. But the Ace of Cups says there's new love coming towards you. It is transformative. It is blossoming. It is beautiful. This is the love that will change your life. And it is brimming with a lot of future potential. Ace of Cups means, you know, a new love that comes on in. Aces tend to bring divine timing love, one that will lead to a high level commitment, proposal, marriage, that sort of thing, or a child if you're looking for to have a family. So I do feel like there's a lot of love, and this person will just catch your eye, okay? Because if you see all those butterflies flying out of that cup there, there's thousands, but there's just that one that just catches your eye. So I feel like there is someone coming into your world that will just catch your eye, and then you're off, okay? And we got the World card, completion of a cycle, stepping into a new cycle with somebody. This is success. This is, you know, satisfaction. This is you meeting that person that you're like, this is the one. This one's a keeper. That's the energy that I get with this. I feel like it's an ending of, you know, any sort of karmic cycle. You're reaching a vibrational sort of level where you're leaving the small world behind and you're entering a big old new world that is positive, and I feel like you've come full circle, okay? So beautiful energy there. There's definitely love coming through. You're manifesting it, but I feel like you're taking action in the next 5 to 6 weeks, I'd say. I feel like you could be talking to somebody new is the energy that I've got coming on in here for you. We got Earth, practical, stable, grounded. So definitely that energy is coming through in your reading. It's number 31. When you reduce that number, 3 plus 1 is 4, which is the Emperor card. Okay, freedom. Beautiful. So practical, stable, grounded. A steady foundation supports fertility and growth. So you're starting in that steady foundation. You're recognizing that you want a secure future with someone. You want a higher level of commitment, someone who brings the same to the table. So I feel like you've learned a lot. Also, rabbits, they tend to be lucky, but they also multiply. So I feel like you're going to meet someone that you can share your destiny with and multiply good fortune, good energy, and family if you want. I feel like you're really planting roots because they're really highlighting the roots right here. Strong ones, okay? And meeting a divine counterpart. And we've also got horse, freedom. Now horses are about loyalty. They're very intuitive as well, very emphatic. They're beautiful, healing creatures. You know, it's almost like, I feel like I've mentioned it right at the beginning of your reading. There's security, but there's an element of freedom that goes with that. I hope that I've mentioned that at the beginning. It says, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and you accomplish your dreams. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, the Chariot always has horses on there. So I feel like this is movement towards success. I feel like you're coming towards a finish line, but I feel like you're going to meet someone who's grounded, loyal, practical, just like you, but also has that element of fire that you have in your soul, which is about, you know, enthusiasm. It's about passion. It's about being an explorer, someone who's wild and free. So I feel like you're going to find a relationship that actually admires those two sides of the coin in terms of relationship. Keeps, you know, sparks alive in a relationship. Yeah, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guide Angels. Can you please guide? Okay. We only got one, and we got the angel. It says, angels watching over me. Angels watching over me. Is that what it says on the back as well? Yeah, angels watching over me. And there's a big old heart right in the center. So I feel like you're going to be guided to the right person that you're meant to be with, okay? There is the potential, as I said, for someone from your past to reach out, whether that's someone you were with in the past or whether it's someone from your past that you wanted to be with. But I do feel like there's new love that brings a lot of really a great depth of emotion with it. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on the 10 of Cups. Okay, so that's happy ever after. If you haven't found what you're looking for, my beautiful Capricorn, I feel like you will find what you are searching for. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I will be running another competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading, free to enter, free to win, free to receive. I'll do that in the next couple of days. And of course, my new channel, Muse iMessages. I neglected it for a while because you may have noticed on here, I became a little bit unwell for a bit, so I had to step away. I couldn't do both channels, but now I'm back, so I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and